Hey, what's up, guys? This is Whisper Status. I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and what I'm looking at is the most beautiful display right now in Best Buy. And I'm pleased to say that it's actually affordable. Well, affordable within reason. This is the LG C8. It is stunning. 77 inches, OLED, beyond thin. We're actually in the Magnolia section, but the Magnolia section here is actually pretty bright, which is interesting for the Magnolia section. Beautiful display, flawless. To see a display this thin at 77 inches is really amazing. Now, when I said affordable, what I mean by that is the LG B6. A few years ago when I was going through my 4K journey, the 77-inch OLEDs were $15,999, and now they are $9,000. Now, to many of you, that's not affordable. To many of us, I should say, that's not affordable. But during my little 4K journey, I got to about 10,000. And had this TV been available, I would have bought this hands down. Now, when you're looking at these demos, it's very hard to see any kind of banding, any kind of macro blocking, anything like that. But when you have one this size, this is where you would see your poor screen uniformity, even on OLEDs. So you always take a chance going as large. Anything over 65, actually. But this thing is beautiful. From what I understand, OLED has corrected their ABL feature in gaming. They're much brighter than they were, and dare I say bright enough, again with the infinite, or they call it infinite, but they're deep blacks. That perceived contrast makes it look as bright as any other display in here, other than probably the Q9 or the Z9D or 930E. But this is the gorgeous image. And like I said, being so large, you're able to really get a close look at it and look for any flaws. Styling is very simplistic. It does have that base that has a little bit of that shine to it, but it's black, so, or gray, I should say. But I'm amazed to see that these displays have come down this far in price. Like so many of us talk about, though, if you'd gone down and purchased the B6 a couple years ago at $15,000, I would be furious. That's not, you're looking at more than a 50% or about 50% drop. So that's crazy. It's one thing if the TV's $4,000, then $2,000, you're talking about $15,000. But look at those wide viewing angles. Now, keep in mind these are demos, but those of you that are new to the channel know that I really do like OLED displays. I do not have one due to the fact that they maxed out at 65 for a reasonable price. Had this been available, I would have picked it up in a heartbeat. And a display like this I would have been okay with having for 4, 5, 6 years, as it has Dolby Vision HDR10. To me, it's bright enough. It would be in a black room or mostly dark room. But again, we are in a pretty bright room. So the fact that this display pops like this in a bright room is pretty amazing. And here are the other OLEDs. LG. Now, we made a couple of videos on OLEDs, love them, hate them, but it is amazing with their bezel, the way their picture pops. When you are standing next to a 77-inch one, it's amazing how different they look than the rest of the displays beside them. This is a Samsung and a random fan next to it, but just the styling, it just pops. Which is very beautiful, and the viewing angle just can't be beat. Alright guys, that's my quick video on the LG C6. I want to do one on the 77-inch because you just really don't see them out in the wild, I like to say. And typically they don't have them in inventory. But honestly, for TV this size, at that price, is about as low as I've ever seen, especially for a brand new model, and showing you that OLED is becoming affordable. Again, within reason, But guys, a 77 inch was closer to 20,000 than it was 10,000. So thank you as always, guys. C8 LG C8 77 inch, somewhat affordable, but an amazing option considering how much the Q9 FN costs. Very, very impressive. So when Samsung keeps their prices as high as they do, they're going to be in direct competition. However, the Q9 FN is full array, very, very bright, and has that OLED look to it, but very interesting as they get closer in price, especially at 77 inch, guys. 50 inches a few years ago was $4,000. All right, guys, LG C8, 77 inches, $9,000 without tax, of course. Beautiful, stunning. All right, guys, thank you as always. Have a great day.